The next 4 quarters, only keep it light. Strapped in tight, we're taking flight. From the field to the court, we'll have our sight.
Welcome back to the next 4 quarters. I'm Daryl. That's Vic and Gary. Another week. Crazy week this week. Anyway, before we get started, just a reminder, the views expressed in this podcast are ours and ours alone. And please don't take anything to heart. Anyway, to start off everything, just the NBA in-season tournament. I don't really like the in-season tournament.
I don't either. I don't either, and I don't see the point of. I know why they did it, right? They're trying to keep like people wanting to watch because they're the NFL's the juggernaut, right?
Yeah, the NFL can put a game on Tuesday afternoon and people will watch it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about that because the NFL is becoming progressively a more garbage product. But when Popovich and the Spurs started doing this game load management, they just quit playing as hard. Guys are playing 65, 70 games because they just don't want to. So Adams,
we were looking at like the payouts, and it's like $530K for the winners, or over $530K per player for the winners. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but like, that's it. And you're kind of like,
yeah,
that's all. And it seems like they were trying to make like they were trying to incentivize like smaller market teams or lower salary players to actually play harder. It's like, but I think they're playing as hard as they can. They're already professionals. They've kind of reached that apex.
They're going to have to come out and limit load management somehow because it pisses the fans off. You buy a ticket to go to a game and the guy you want to see sets out.
Yeah.
Right.
Filthy set out like, nah, I'm just taking a break.
Well, I think that's why you reduce the amount of games during the regular season. Like honestly, I wouldn't start the NBA until January or Christmas. Like around that Christmas
really,
week.
You think about it, there's no reason for it to be so long. It goes until fucking June.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if it's always been, look and see if it's always been 82 games.
I don't know if they ever changed the amount of games, but I remember back 20 years ago that basketball didn't run into the middle of June. They increased the playoff series games.
Well, I know they went from the first round 3 to 7 games, or 5 to 7 games.
Yeah, everything's 7 games now.
So yeah, it was. It's been the standard since the 67 to 68 season, going from 80 games in the early 60s to 81, then 82. So it's always been a crazy amount of games. Pre-1960s, it varied from 66 to 80 games. 61 to 62, it stabilized to 80 games. 66 to 67 went to 81. 67 to 68, they settled at 82. The 98 to 99 lockout led to a 50-game season. 2011 to 2012 lockout resulted in a 66-game season. And then the COVID years shortened the seasons to 72 games.
Yeah.
So it's always been forever. Honestly,
yeah, I don't think
they don't need to play that long.
I don't think it's the amount of games. I think it's just a garbage product, much like the NFL's getting to be.
Well, because what's the problem with the NFL? They start expanding the games.
Yeah,
they start shrink the preseason, add another game to the regular season. They wanted to add another one so they can get to Valentine's Day.
Are you kidding me?
Because if they do one more game, they essentially make President's Day. So the day after the Super Bowl would be President's Day, which would be a national holiday.
The NFL is
the problem.
becoming. I was watching this podcast where George Kittle said, by the time he hit 30, he doesn't even feel okay on a Thursday night game. He's like, the Thursday night game is a garbage product because, in your 30s, you're not recovered by Thursday. You can't run. You feel like you've been in a car wreck all the way up until like Friday. So
like Stafford said that this week in his press conference. He's like, we gotta be ready to play, but it's like Thursday night games suck. And like I understand like the Thanksgiving game. That's always been like a traditional thing,
That's what started the Thursday night games was Thanksgiving. So you had like a couple months. So
and then this week we have games on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, and then Christmas.
Yeah, and then Christmas. I'm like, it's one of those.
Like the NFL is, it's good for the NFL business side because they make a ton of fucking money. Like you said, anybody will watch any game. You can put it on at any time.
Yeah, people watch.
and people are going to watch it. But it's not good for the game.
No. Makes the
It's
games
just
worse.
like all the sports betting. It's good for the business side.
Yeah, but it's not good for the game. No.
Like Taylor Swift, good for the business side, but what does it
Not
do
good
for
for
the
God.
game?
Yeah.
What does that
terrible
do for the game? Why do you got to
Nothing.
like? I don't
Like,
care if she's there.
No, but you
Great.
sold how many Kelsey jerseys? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it's great
Like
she's
your
there.
ratings for, the Chiefs games went, up. They had to go
Yeah.
up. I don't know how much, but they went
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And that just so like little girls could see Taylor Swift in the
Just
crowd.
showing her 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
makes them a
crazy.
ton more money. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's freaking ridiculous. I'm so happy they're eliminated out of the playoffs.
Yes. It's
And
the
Nick Wright,
best thing that could have happened.
Nick Wright is just beside himself.
Nick Wright's crashing out like bad.
Yeah,
He is crashing out hard. Like it got to the point where he even said, like, was it this week where he's like, any team that wins the playoffs this year should have an asterisk by their name because they didn't have to play the Chiefs. It's like, dude, the Chiefs weren't good enough to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they got him out before the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's even better. Every team should be celebrating that they managed to get the Chiefs out of the playoffs.
It's like, so what are you saying? Like any team that doesn't play any other team should have an asterisk because they didn't play some other team? Like
Yeah.
that's essentially what it comes down to.
he's
Delusional. Well, that's what happens when you have a dynasty. That's what happens when you have a team that was dominant for how many years? 7, 7
Yeah.
straight AFC championship games. Like you get used to winning.
I'm starting to think Nick Wright's just kind of a troll at this point.
I think so.
Like I
his,
think
his
he's doing
Bronco
it.
hate, dude. His Bronco hate is through the roof.
But then he came out and he said the Broncos are the best team right now.
Right, but I'm just saying, like his hate for the Broncos and Bo Nix is like crazy.
That's what I mean. I think he's doing it to just troll people because
it's funny. Well, because like you can't be wrong all year.
Yeah.
Like really, you can't continue to be wrong and be like, oh no, they're terrible, they're terrible, they're terrible. They're gonna be last in the division, first in the conference.
Yeah, and I will say he did take the Chiefs losing pretty good because I started watching first things first a little more.
Well, didn't he
and
come out like on a stretcher
with a walker and a
yeah.
neck brace, and like he played it up, like he joked about it. So I mean, he took it both ways. He fucking talked all the shit. Then when they lost, he fucking took his shit. So I got to give him that. As much as a guy pisses you off when he talks sometimes.
But anyway, to get back to the in-season tournament, did you guys see the Josh Hart video with him and Jalen Brunson? So watch this one.
Right up in there.
Boom. So hard. Like he makes a whole ass fist to poke him in the ass. Like what? Like he is crazy, dude. Like that's a whole ass fist. Look at that.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Like,
well, at least Brunson had the right reaction. Like,
yeah,
what the
what
fuck
are you doing? Like that's a whole fist.
Did you also see that the Knicks refused? They're not going to hang the banner.
No.
Really? I mean, that's shocking because they haven't had anything to hang in years. But that banner's stupid, anyways.
Dude, the Lakers did, and LeBron talked about it like it was the championship. Like it was the final.
He's not going to get another one after that. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He finally looks like he's slow, doesn't he?
Yeah. It seems like he hates Luka, dude. Luka's always over there trying to like, high five him, dap him up, that kind of shit, and it's like he just walks away from him. I'm like, God, why do you hate Luka so much?
Because he's the star of the team. He hated Kyrie too.
Yeah.
Kyrie said the same thing. Nobody wants to play with him.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. Good old Bron.
Bron.
Yeah. LeBron James. Terrible.
Well,
he needs to retire. Kind of like Kelsey. Kelsey needs to retire. Kelsey said he's going to play the last 3 games, then mull his future. I was like, dude, you're done.
He's retiring.
Just
and he
retire.
should. He's had a great career. He should retire. Be happy. Spend time. Start a family while you're still
healthy. Done. Yeah, you're done, man. Go have some kids with Taylor. You'll be fine. Like he's got plenty of other crap to do. Like he was acting.
Oh, he'll make
podcast.
more money outside the NFL than he does.
Oh yeah. Look at his brother. His brother's like, I'm good to go. I got a bunch of stuff going on.
I love his brother.
Yeah, Jason's awesome.
His brother's awesome. Yeah, freaking awesome.
But they even asked Gronk. They're like, oh, what do you think? Gronk's like, he should be done. He should retire. I'm like, I agree, dude.
Would you guys take Gronk or Kelsey?
Gronk.
I would take Gronk. The guy was unstoppable.
Yeah, Gronk was a madman.
aside from the injuries.
True. Dude, he'd
But
come
he
back
still
from injury,
killed
it'd
it.
be
Like
crazy.
the amount of 1,000-yard seasons, like, dude, the guy was amazing.
Gronk or Tony Gonzalez?
Gronk.
Gronk.
Gronk's the
Gronk?
best tight end that's ever played.
Hmm.
Guy's
Yeah.
an absolute fucking specimen.
He's a
like,
monster. He's a maniac, dude. Like, Gronk was a maniac.
You guys think Gronk's the greatest tight end ever?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it might be recency bias, but he good, dude. He changed games. He changed the system.
Gronkowski. Have you seen that commercial? He's like, "Are you Yes. Tired?" Have you seen that one?
Yeah, that interview with that Presley dude.
Oh, it's freaking hilarious.
I thought you were going to say.
I watched this thing on him the other day where he said he'd never spent his first NFL contract. He put it in savings, lived on endorsements and everything else because he
Yeah.
didn't know how long he was going to last.
Yeah, smart. That's like Marshawn. Marshawn never spent his contract money.
What?
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch. He never spent any money he made from NFL contracts. Like he put it all away. Like he was actually like super smart, like financially.
Marshawn Lynch does not come across as a smart human
He
being.
doesn't, but he was a genius, dude. It's like Shaq. Shaq hired the right financial guy, and that's all he needed.
No, Shaq is smart.
Shaq might be the smartest.
But Shaq went like spending crazy with his first check, you know, to the point where like the bank manager called him, was like, "Dude, you don't got no money." He's like, "What do you mean? I got this much money." He's like, "No, you don't."
No shit.
Yeah, because like he bought a car, and then he took it and showed his dad, and his dad's like, "Oh, that's a nice car." So he went and bought his dad the same ar, and his mom got jealous, so he went and bought his mom a car, and like he's like, "I went from having this much money to no money."
Wow.
He learned quick. Like that guy.
He learned amazingly fast, and then now he's just.
He owns all these music catalogs.
Yeah, he invested in he invested in everything.
Yeah, and he's a good dude. He gives so much fucking money back.
Dude, he walks into a store and he buys people stuff. He walked into like Walmart, paid off everybody's layaway. You know, that guy's crazy.
Yeah, I like Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq's awesome. Like as a dude, he's awesome. As a basketball player, he could have been the greatest of all time. But
yeah,
dude, he's a beast.
Amazing. Talk about beasts.
I was gonna say,
you want to talk about Nikola?
10 years.
Yeah,
and he crushed what everybody said.
He won games, has the most assists by a center ever, and that's overtaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who did it in 1,560 games. So he did it in less than half the time.
Dude's a beast, man.
Less than half the time. He broke the record already.
Where's he at on the all-time assist list?
He won't even.
I just want to see where he compares to like a point guard, like somebody you expect to get assists.
Yeah.
You don't expect that out of
the center.
So currently he's around 50th.
Pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah. Who's up there with him?
I just typed in Jokic, and what came up from basketballreference.com is he's currently around 50th all time.
Wild. Yeah, that dude is crushing every. By the time he gets done, he'll own every freaking major statistical category there is.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking crazy. Like that was one of those where like it was a record that was broken. I was like, damn, I didn't even know he was that close.
Yeah.
Well, they never talk about it.
No, they never do. Well, if it was LeBron, dude, if it was LeBron, we'd have a countdown. There'd be a countdown on the screen the whole time.
Yeah, literally. SGA.
Dude.
Yeah.
So did you see the game last night with the Timberwolves and the Thunder? So the Timberwolves beat them.
Good.
But in the first quarter, the Timberwolves coach got ejected because he was bitching about the non-calls, because the Thunder were just hacking the shit out of Minnesota, like blatant hacks, like just slapping their arms, like hitting them and shit. No calls, 0 calls. But then, of course, at the end of the game, Anthony Edwards hit the game-winning 3, and then blocked Shea and stole the ball from Shea. Yeah, I was like, yeah, good. I was like, good job, Ant. Way to go. So they've lost 3 games now, which is good. They were talking about getting the record. I don't think they get
No.
the
Think so
win
either.
record now.
No, not even close. They're not that. They're a complete team and they're a deep team, but if you play them physical, if you play them like the way they play defense, they get frustrated. Look, they shouldn't have been the champions last year. The Nuggets fucking took them to 7 games with 6 players. They're not the greatest team.
Yeah, I goddamn hate him. So
Yeah.
the number one assist leader in NBA history is John Stockton. He's got 15,000.
How many is so what was the number that Nikola Jokic actually has now?
It's like 5,661 or something like that. 560, I don't know. It's right. It's 5,660 something because Kareem was 5,660.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna crush every record. He'll be getting up there in rebounds pretty quick because he's averaged 12 every year that he's been in the league, except maybe his first year, which is higher than.
So Curry has 6,618.
Well, he'll pass Curry easy.
Muggsy Bogues, who's 25 on the list, has 6,726.
Yeah, so he'll pass him too.
Tony Parker, who's 21, has 7,036.
That's probably where he'll land, somewhere in there. That's some crazy company. I know that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a center.
Yeah.
for a center, that's ridiculous.
You know who I like as a poor man Joker? Is that Sengun that plays for the Rockets.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. He modeled his game after Joker. Not nearly as big, but a little faster.
Still can't beat him.
No. He just says that too. He's like, well, you know, on the press conference after the game, he was saying that when Sengun had a triple-double, and of course, Joker had a bigger triple-double. I think Sengun had 29, 11, and 10, and Joker had like 39, 15, and 12. He's like,
I think it was like 30, 35, something like that. I was like, Jesus Christ. Dude.
The dude's ridiculous. I feel like I think I'm almost as bad as Nick Wright with the Chiefs.
Definitely.
Well, the Nuggets are doing it without like they have Joker and Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we got. Because Strother's been hurt, Peyton Watson's been hurt, AG, CB, fucking AG, like they've all been out.
And we
that
finally
Spencer Jones that I don't really care for. He's doing decent.
Yeah, I don't like Spencer Jones at all. But Murray finally came into the season with purpose.
Yeah. We'll see if
fat.
Now, hopefully it doesn't go opposite. In the end of the season, he turns into fucking early season Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking killing it.
Because that's what you needed the whole time. You needed him to play good so they could get, that upper level of the fucking West.
Exactly. And not struggle. Not be fighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, Joker's amazing. That dude is awesome. He truly is like the best player in the world. And
not if you ask Victor Wembanyama.
Is that what he said?
He didn't even make top 5.
He said Joker's no longer the top player in the world.
Who's top 5?
I know who he put, but it wasn't Joker. I was like, really? But that's Wemby. Wemby's weird. Wemby's so fucking weird. But the Spurs did beat the Thunder too, and the Thunder were so pissed after the loss of the Spurs in that in-season tournament.
I do like the fact that
they're very poor sports when they lose.
I do like the fact that Wembanyama talks shit to him and about the fouls and shit. He's not afraid to speak up. So much like Sean Payton needs to do for Riley Moss. Because now it's just getting ridiculous. Even the announcer's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're like, you're going to call him for that? Yep. Sure is. We're going to call him for everything. Doesn't matter what it is.
I can't believe
something calling him.
I cannot believe that him and Patrick Surtain, that was their first interceptions of the year.
Yeah. We haven't gotten turnovers this year at all. Like normally we get some fumbles, some interceptions. We haven't gotten shit really.
Yeah, that's wild.
Last year we were getting a lot of like
Yeah, a
interceptions,
lot.
a lot of fumbles. This year, no. Like our turnover margin has to be shit, which is crazy because like we're good.
12-2 good.
Yeah, we're pretty
We need to
pretty
repeat this
good.
because we've been in the doghouse for 10 years, so it bears repeating numerous times.
Yeah,
Wasn't
you
it
know.
13-2 now?
No, it's if we beat the Jaguars, it'll be 13
Are
and
we
2.
gonna? You think we're gonna beat the Jags?
I
I picked them.
aren't we going
Huh?
into week 16 right now?
Yeah, with the bye. No, we're week 15 with the bye. Something like that. 16. Yeah, there's only a couple games left, so yeah.
Chargers.
So this is week 15.
So Jags,
And
Chargers,
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, so 15, 16, 17. Because it's Jags and then it's the Chiefs on Christmas Day.
But 3 more
then it's
games.
Yeah.
And then it's the Chargers. Yeah. So
Ooh,
there's a chance that we beat the Jaguars and then we beat the Chiefs on Christmas Day, and then that's it. That's the 1 seed. That's the division. That's everything.
They'll beat the Jags.
we just need to win 2 of the last 3 games to get the number 1 seed. And I know I can't imagine.
But with
us
the way
losing.
Sean Payton is, I don't think we sit the last game.
I was gonna say
I wouldn't
I
set
hope
the whole game at least.
I don't think he does. I don't think he should either. Sean Payton's
It's a home
fucking,
game.
Yeah, the last
He
game
wants
is.
that. Hmm. Yeah, our
Good.
only game on the road is in Kansas City.
Gosh, what a Christmas gift that'd be! Freaking sweep the Chiefs. Make sure
Yeah,
they
like-
don't even finish with a 500 record.
Yeah, and so like they said that Mahomes just tore his ACL and there wasn't any more damage,
Mhm.
and then he went from the Kansas City facility down to Dallas, and they saw it was the ACL and the LCL. They both had damage. So then he had surgery on that. And they're like, oh yeah, it looks like he's on track to be
Back
week
for the
1.
start of the season.
I was like, week 1? No. I was like, I would not force you back week 1 because you're just gonna get hurt again, bro.
No, Tom Brady
him
did week
and
1.
Micah.
Yeah.
No.
What about Ryan Clark saying Bo Nix is the reason why he's injured?
Yeah.
Like I was like, honestly, I was like, this isn't a bad take. This is because like Bo Nix stopped, threw a sidearm around him, made him stop
Literally,
his momentum.
like broke his fucking ankles. Like,
Yeah, because when I saw it, I was like, did Bo Nix just juke Micah Parsons? And then you see the replay, I was like, oh, he just blew his knee. That's it.
Oh yeah.
But he was chasing him all game, dude. Chasing him all game, couldn't get him.
Bo Nix
chased
is
him
far
around.
more athletic than everybody gives him credit for.
Yeah, little dude just runs.
Yeah.
He's getting better on those rollout passes where he doesn't even have his feet set. Just chucks it down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping in the air.
Troy Franklin is finally catching the ball.
Yeah, with his hands.
Finally. Yeah.
Instead of letting him hit him in the face mask.
that was their best offensive game they've had.
He's calling plays differently now, too. Sean Payton.
Yeah. Well, because Bo Nix has been saying, I want tempo. Give me tempo and we can kill him. And finally, he's like, well, we're gonna play the whole game like we do the fourth quarter. We're just gonna keep calling. Not, and then he's like, oh, we'll have lulls in there, here and there. But as soon as Peyton gets like that roll where he's like, okay, I'm feeling the tempo, here we go. It starts flowing a lot better.
Yeah, they need to keep it up.
Because that's all they've been calling for. They're like, we want tempo. Bo Nix is like, if you give me tempo, we'll be fine. And then in his presser afterwards, he's like, yeah, we did a little tempo. I was like, yeah, you think? And that's when it started paying off for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play like that, they could win the Super Bowl.
Which is crazy. Because like every game the Broncos play, I have a mini fucking heart attack no matter what. And I'm like, oh my God, you guys.
Stop.
It doesn't matter how good we are, how bad we are. I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying over here.
As long as they play consistent, they could beat it. And this is going to be their easiest path. The Bengals are out. I don't think the Ravens are going to make it.
No, I'm pretty sure the Steelers won that division because like,
yeah. So you're going to have
can't get out of their own way.
Buffalo is the only team, and they've looked like shit. When
Buffalo
they look like shit,
they
look like shit.
Yeah, Buffalo's an every other week team. 1 week they're amazing, the next week they suck. 1 week Josh Allen's killing everybody, the next week he can't complete a pass. You're like, I have no idea what's going on here.
Yeah. I don't know why that goes. Stephon Diggs. You know?
Then he goes to the Patriots, and the Patriots are good all of a sudden. You're like, come on, man.
Yeah. Give Drake May a target.
Yeah, here you go. Here's a true number one.
Yeah.
Terrible. What else is terrible is Joe Burrow. I feel terrible for Joe Burrow. Like, that guy's like, yeah, I'm just not having fun. They keep asking him, oh, do you see yourself in Cincinnati? He's like, I see myself playing for many years. But it's like, dude, he was talking like he was going to be retiring.
Yeah.
Like, he had like retirement talk. Like, yeah, I'm done.
I'll tell you what makes the most sense. Max Crosby for Joe Burrow, a first and a second.
Yeah, but
That's
the
what
Raiders still don't have a line.
So
the
I've
Raiders
seen
still
a
need
lot of
O-line.
people saying the Broncos need to trade for Joe Burrow.
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
No.
That's all over the place. People are saying get rid
I know
of
they're
Bo
like,
Nix
oh, yeah,
Joe
Nix for Burrow. And I was like, Nix is durable.
Yeah.
Burrow's not.
Joe Burrow's problem has been his health. If he stays healthy, he is the best quarterback in the league.
He's incredible. It's just he needs to be upright.
Well,
He
they have
needs
the
a
worst
better
line. Yeah.
They do have the worst line. And they
I will
did
say,
not build
can you
around him.
imagine Joe Burrow with Denver's line?
No, it'd be ridiculous. But
It
he
makes
also
sense
has
when you hear someone say that, but like, yeah, to get rid of Bo Nix and risk your future for somebody who gets hurt.
Right?
and
With that
he's also
massive
had
contract.
a massive contract, and he has two of the best receivers in the game.
I think he could do it with fucking any receiver, honestly, though.
Yeah, he'd probably be fine. But yeah, no, Burrow needs he needs someone with a decent line. He needs to go to San Francisco, honestly.
Be championship.
Yeah, that's where he needs to go.
Yeah. Give him
He needs to
George
go to a
Kittle and
team
Brandon Ayuk.
that has a scheme that's just crazy. Oh, Brandon Ayuk, he's done.
Yeah,
he's on
done.
the he's on
they're getting rid of him.
he refused to report to the team or some crap
Why?
because he don't want to play for him now. They paid him all that money and now he don't want to play. So
What
he
is
wants to
wrong
be
with
traded.
these dudes? They're
He's
just
losing a
freaking-
ton of that money because it was dependent on playing, so they took
Didn't they say he
nope.
broke his contract or something?
Yeah,
Like he's in breach
They're
of
like, nope,
contract,
we're
so he
taking
doesn't
this
he doesn't
back.
get any of that.
I just don't know how it went so bad so quickly for him. Like,
I don't know.
What happened?
People get nuts. It's like, dude, they caved. They gave you money. They paid you. You got hurt, and now you don't want to play.
And I honestly don't think he was worth that money.
He was never a number one. Remember we talked
No.
about this. He was never a true one.
No.
Like he was their one, but he wasn't a one.
He wasn't a game breaker.
Yeah.
That may have been the only mistake that John Lynch has made as a GM there, because that dude is good.
He's
as
been
a
doing
GM.
great. Yeah. No, they're with nobody. They're
With
still
somebody,
good.
I mean, whatever it is, whatever kind of talent scouts they got to get to their fourth-string running back, and he'll still run for what was that, like 140 yards last year?
Yeah.
This year.
Well, this year, all their injuries, their defense is just decimated. George Kittle missed games. Brock Purdy missed fucking 6 games or whatever. And I still think that they could get the number 1 spot in the West.
They can. All they got to do is beat Seattle. They got to win out and beat Seattle at the end. And they have the 1 spot and win the division.
Are they going to beat Seattle? Seattle they're good, man.
I don't
Seattle's
know.
not good. That game was garbage.
Their defense didn't look good at all.
That game was absolute shit. Both those teams looked like fucking. Those are the best in the NFC. Come on, that defense was atrocious on both sides.
Puka.
It's not
Puka
that the offense
incredible.
was that good. It's that the defense was that fucking bad.
I know.
What about Puka?
Yeah, Puka's good. That dude is good, dude. Like, and he's wide open. I was like, how is this guy wide open every play?
Yeah.
Wide open, has hands.
Fast. Puka Nikola.
Yeah. Speaking of that game, what do you guys think of the fucking crazy ass 2-pointer? Here, look, I got the video for this thing.
So I think by rule that is correct. Like,
yeah. So looking at this 2-point conversion,
but the fact that nobody picked up the ball,
he does right here.
Just like, oh, play's over.
See, my whole argument for this on it being a backwards pass is it hits him in the hands or the head right here. Boom. See, I hit him in the head.
Mm-hmm.
It hits Jared Verse in the head, and I think that's what made it incomplete. Even though it was a backwards pass, it hit Jared Verse in the head.
So it didn't count.
Because you can tell it is backwards, boom, but it hits him in the head. And they ruled this a successful 2-point conversion because they recover it in the end zone. Because the offense can't advance the ball, but since the ball ended up there and that's where they grabbed it, that's where it counts. So according to the rule, backwards pass, fumble here, right? My only critique is that it hit Jared Verse in the head. So
Still
that's
a
like a
backwards
batted
pass.
ball. Yeah. Look right.
But it was going
there.
backwards when it hit him is the thing, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I would say that's a
it's the
good
correct
conversion.
ruling, but it's one of those that like this guy picked it up out of habit. Had anybody picked it up, it would have been fine.
Yeah, how did
Anybody on
nobody
the
else
defense-
just go over and pick it up?
Yeah, how does nobody else on the defense pick that ball up?
I was going to say, so if the defense would have picked it up, they could have ran it down for a touchdown, right?
Yeah, or 2 point. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Do they get a touchdown or 2 points out of it?
It's
I
2
thought it was a
points.
touchdown.
On a 2 point try, you just get 2 points.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so they could have returned it for 2 points for them. And then that ended up like tying the game. And then they go to overtime and then they lose on another 2-pointer.
Oh, no
They're
shit.
crazy. Yeah, Seahawks won by a point.
The fucking Seahawks.
The Seahawks won by a point.
Who's the Seahawks coach now?
McDonald. He was the Ravens defensive coordinator 2 years ago.
I see.
Yeah, his first game as a coach was Bo Nix's first game as a pro.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Last year.
Yep.
Oh, he's a big
But
baby.
yeah, no, good old Broncos, man.
What else we got on the lineup?
That's what I had for main things. I'm seeing because normally I send Tony stuff during the week,
Jake
but
Paul.
I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Jake Paul and Joshua.
Look,
Did you watch that at all?
I watched the highlights of it. He
Like,
got his ass whooped.
He lasted longer than I thought he was going to last. He ate some shots. He did end up with a broken jaw in like 2 places.
Yeah.
And I was like, he was in there. I was like, your whole offensive plan can't be duck and tackle.
Yeah, because that's all it was. He was just trying to bide his time.
Duck and tackle. I'm going to get him right here. Where is
Sorry
he?
about
That's
that.
all he was
That's what I
doing.
got.
But I will
Here's
say,
what
you
I
gotta
think-
hand it the guy. The guy is a tough motherfucker.
Here's what I think he did. I really think this is how he was going to try to build his professional boxing, right? Right? Because he's, WWF influencer, says he's going to be a boxer. Gets a whole bunch of
So he's not
old
WWF.
athletes.
His brother is.
His brother's
okay.
a WWF guy.
Yeah, Logan Paul's the WWF guy.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought Jake was too.
Logan Paul actually does pretty good in WWF. I was like, this
Yeah,
guy actually
and
does he does
Jake
pretty
Paul
good
has only ever done
boxing.
boxing.
So here's what I think he did. Obviously the Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather fights, they were scripted. Tyson could have killed him a bunch of times, right?
Yeah.
You saw
well,
in the
Mayweather fought Logan. He fought the other Paul.
Oh,
he
he
didn't
didn't
fight Jake.
fight. Oh, so I was gonna say what I think they do is he was trying to like learn how to box better, and then he's like, I think I got this. I don't got this.
Boom.
Dude, Joshua fucked him up. It was bad.
So the crazy thing is, Jake Paul lasted longer than Francis Ngannou against Anthony Joshua.
Oh wow, that is pretty. Which one fought the Tank?
No, so Jake Paul was supposed to fight Tank, but Tank pulled out because he had all kinds of other crap going on,
Yeah.
No.
and then Tank retired. But yeah, no, so it's weird. But yeah, no, Gervonta Davis would have probably worked him. Would have been probably
Yeah.
more exciting because Jake Paul would have wanted to engage and not tackle.
I do like
Seemed
the
like
fact
every time I was watching that fight, like you'd be watching, he'd go to like tackle him and he'd end up on the ground. You're like, God, this guy's just on the
Yeah.
floor. You can tell he was
Yeah.
exhausted after like the third round. Third round, he is just tired.
dude, he worked his body. Like
Mhm.
that was always my favorite thing about Evander Holyfield is like he knew how to work he was a boxer. You know what I mean? That dude literally just worked his body. That's like the most demoralizing way to lose, So
Yeah, I can't physically go on anymore. My mind says yes, but my body says no.
no way.
But yeah, like so, isn't that kind of like how like if you look at the UFC and then you look at boxing, that's kind of like how the NBA is, right? Like, just we're gonna try and make a flash in the pan and attract people to watch,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't work out. Like boxing isn't boxing. Like the NBA back when back in the day when you had like Magic and Bird and Jordan and stuff, like you watch it, you're like, man, this is This is intense. This is fun to watch. And then it got less and less intense. Kind of
I
like
will say
boxing.
though, like
Boxing used to be like incredible to watch. Like with Roy Jones. Oh my God. Amazing to watch.
the
Even Mike
amount of
Tyson.
money Jake Paul gets is fucking astonishing. The conservative estimate last night was each fighter was taking home $92 million.
Shut up the front door.
Let's see.
Get out of here. $92 million.
I'm looking to see.
Yeah, I looked it up right before the fight.
Yeah, so it says the payout from the matchup stemmed from or streamed by Netflix is estimated to be at least $92 million. It said, though Paul suggested in November post on X that the amount could end up being $267 million.
Yeah, $267 million split both ways.
Yeah.
But that's what the estimate last night was $92 million per fighter. I don't see the Jake Paul split coming true. Like, that's an outrageous amount, his prediction, but like they pay those motherfuckers, whereas boxing, those guys didn't get paid near that.
No, but isn't that ridiculous? That's just because of streaming numbers and shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, honestly, boxers, like other professional fighters, have to start looking at that and saying, pay-per-view is not the way to fucking go here, guys.
Yeah.
No. Netflix.
Yeah, we need to get on a streaming platform and get some fucking money.
Wow.
Yeah. So, yeah, would you go in with a heavyweight boxer for 6 rounds for $92 million?
Oh, I said I'd do it for $5 million.
It makes the decision so much easier. You're like, I'm in. Even the dog is in.
Yeah.
The dog.
Put me in, coach.
He said, I'll do it. $92 million, I'll do it. He's fired
like, regardless
of
outcome, you don't have to last. You don't have to do anything. Just go out there for the match.
Yeah, I would get beat senseless for $92 million. Broken jaw, ribs, whatever. None of that would bother me. Give it all to me.
No, I would give you a highlight reel knockout look. Oh,
yeah. It probably would be
like
a genuine knockout.
Yeah, just all
fencing. I give it all to you.
Right? I would eat dinner through a fucking straw for the next month for $92 million.
Wouldn't bother
me. Go ahead
me.
and wire that jaw shot, bud. Yeah, we just made $92 million.
Yeah, I'll buy myself a new jaw with that much money.
Right.
So holy shit, 92. That's just mind numbing. It just doesn't seem. I don't even get it. $92 million.
Where does the
all
money
his
come
fighters
from?
have paid out, like every fight he's had, they make a ton of fucking money.
He's a great promoter. He's his own promoter.
That's what I said. He's great at promoter, and he's a tough fucking guy. To take some of those hits last night, he's a tough fucking dude.
So
if he could get his fucking boxing,
I watched it.
Yeah, if he could get his boxing, like his stance and his fucking technique down, he could end up being decent.
If he was a good boxer,
yeah,
would have been way better.
He could end up being decent if he gets his shit together,
but you figured Anthony Joshua weighed 245 pounds,
243, and he came in at 218.
Yeah,
5-inch height advantage, 6-inch reach advantage. Like, there was never a thought that was going to go any other way.
It looked like Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He looked like Lil Mac on Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Is what it looked like. I was like, dude, this is Mike Tyson's Punch Out in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, he's just a little dude, just getting beat, tackling guys. He's like, I'm just gonna hold. It's fine.
Watch this. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay, guys. It's not okay.
It looks like Jake Paul's whole training camp was clinch. Learn how to clinch.
Well, and Anderson Silva came out, first round knockout.
Tyrone Woodley knocked him out. That was good.
Anderson Silva.
At 50.
How old is he now?
50.
Dude still looks exactly like he did fucking 15 years ago. And they said, what's next for Anderson Silva? He's going through the police academy now to be a cop.
Yeah. How would you like to get chased down by Anderson Silva?
Could you imagine?
He said he's not done fighting. No, probably. I thought he said Beverly Hills.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, what kind of shit are you going to run into in Beverly Hills?
Hey,
You
you
know?
never know.
A drunk movie star.
I mean, he's going to be like that dude on Napoleon Dynamite. Do you want a roundhouse kick to the face while I'm wearing these bad boys?
Rex Kwando.
Yeah.
Well, when they asked him who he wanted to fight next, he said Chris Weidman because he's been his kind of
Oh, his
guy you
kryptonite?
can't get over. Yeah. So he said, Chris Weidman, if you get healthy, let's box.
What
That's funny.
about I think Evander Holyfield boxed into his 50s too. I think his last match he was 51.
So Evander Holyfield's last boxing match was September 2021, where he fought Vitor Belfort at age 58. Yeah, he
How
lost.
much bigger than Vitor was he?
He lost by first round knockout.
But how much bigger? Like, what was the weight? Does it say the weights?
I don't know.
Vitor was.
I just pulled up the stuff, but yeah, he lost
He was never a big dude. Like, he was middleweight to light heavyweight, maybe.
Yeah.
8 years old.
58 years old.
Wow. That's crazy. Well, how old was George Foreman in his oldest boxing match?
48.
Oof.
It was in 97. He lost to Shannon Briggs.
They said that he was I think it was Vander that I was watching. They said that he was the hardest hitting heavyweight he'd ever faced. Not Mike Tyson, George Foreman.
I believe it. He was like damn near killing people back in the day with Ali.
Yeah. That's crazy. He fought from Ali all the way into the 90s, you know?
Yeah.
It's like timeless. So.
It's crazy. I've been getting a lot of Rocky clips in my TikTok feeds. Those movies are great. So great.
I don't know if this is
because the biggest one is when in the first Rocky where Stallone gets knocked down and Creed celebrate, and then Rocky gets back up and you just see Creed like his whole demeanor changes. People are like, oh, that's the scene where it's like, yeah, I can't break this dude. Because then they go to Rocky 2 and they show the scene where he's like, I watched you beat that man more than, anybody's ever beat a man before, and he kept coming. He's all wrong for us, baby. You don't basically saying you don't want to rematch him. I was like, that's amazing. I was like, these movies are so good.
Yeah. $60,000 is all you got paid for that first Rocky. Did you know that? $60,000. Huh?
Best movie. Won Best Picture.
Yeah. For $60,000. And he was so broke, he's like, I got to do it. It doesn't even matter. I don't care.
He sold his dog and everything and then had to pay a king's fortune to get the dog back.
Yeah. I like Sly Stallone.
Terrible. Me too.
Yeah. You watched Tulsa King?
Oh, yeah. And he's still doing stuff. Tulsa King? Good.
Dude, he's got to be 70.
I like, at least with, I don't know how old he is. But I like at least at least in Tulsa King, he's playing his age. He's not trying to be like a younger dude. He's like, yeah, I'm an old guy, man. 79.
And he's still yoked. I mean, testosterone will do some crazy shit for you.
Yeah, because he did TRT, right? Or he still does TRT.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Once you get on it, you can't not do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, 79 years old for Stallone. That's
still
ridiculous. Ridiculous. Anyway, last thoughts is coach is on the hot seat. Who do you think is getting fired?
The guy from Cleveland.
Mike McDaniels.
I'm thinking Pete Carroll's got a chance to get shit canned.
Oh, yeah.
He should. But I bet they keep him another year.
Do you think they keep him one more?
Yeah. And it'll be the same next year, maybe a little worse.
And it'll be the same next year, maybe a little worse.
No, I'm thinking Pete Carroll gets shit canned. Mike McDaniel, he should be shit canned because they already
for sure
the GM.
He's gone.
Jim Harbaugh?
Cleveland, I don't know. Jim or John? Because
the Ravens.
Because Jim Harbaugh's not going anywhere.
Yeah, John Harbaugh, maybe.
Yeah,
Tomlin?
John Harbaugh. They're never
Tomlin,
firing
unless
Tomlin.
unless they win a playoff game. So he's contracted another year, I think, maybe 2. So he might be safe until his contract runs out, just the way the Steelers run their organization.
True. They don't really fire nobody.
Or if they somehow manage to miss the playoffs, which I don't see happening. Or get
Zach Taylor
demolished
for the Bengals.
first round. Who?
True. Zach Taylor for the Bengals.
I think the GM. I think the GM needs fired for them.
I think they need to clean the whole office.
Get a fucking line for Joe Burrow. How about that? How about that?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to Andrew Luck him
Yeah. You know what?
because, dude,
Let's
Andrew
go.
Luck was so good and he was so let down by the
Yeah.
Colts.
Mhm. Let's go in the opposite direction, guys. How about, did we ever think that the Jacksonville Jaguars would ever do anything with that
No.
lunatic? Like, is that the biggest coaching surprise of the year?
Probably.
That
What's
the
I mean, the
Bears,
miracle has got to be, but
Bears.
it seems like the weirder the press conference, the better the people do. Like, look at Dan Campbell. We're going to bite a kneecap on the way down and bite another on the way up. And people are like, what is he talking about, biting kneecaps? And he's turned that franchise around. Like, they're relevant.
they're missing the playoffs this year. I don't think Detroit's making it.
Missing the playoffs or not, they're still relevant. Like,
They
they
are.
still have a team. You know what I mean?
They're
Like,
good.
it's not like they fell out of, like, relevancy. It's not like they're the
Yeah,
Browns.
they're
Like,
not
the only reason you
they're
watch the
not the
Browns is because they
Lions
should
of
hurt.
the 90s and early 2000s anymore.
No. Like, they figured out, like, football. They're like, oh, this is how football works. Whereas the Browns still have not figured out how football works
No.
at
And
all.
I don't think they ever will.
And I don't think they ever will. Starts at the
It's like
top,
the
all
Chargers in the
winning
playoffs.
organizations.
Yeah. Chargers in the playoffs, they can't figure out how to win.
Even with from Marty Schottenheimer
it's
on
Lamar.
forward.
Yeah, it's like Lamar in the playoffs. Lamar can't figure out how to win. It's like, Lamar, you're so good, and you can't figure out how to beat somebody in the playoffs. Doesn't make any sense. It's the Bills in the Super Bowl. It's it's crazy stuff.
Things that make
Sean
no
McDermott,
sense.
dude. Like, no, Sean McDermott, like, he's a good coach, but I think Buffalo needs an offensive coach, man. Because really, like, as much as Josh Allen runs, and he's phenomenal. Like, he's probably the best quarterback in the league, Josh Allen. But he has nothing for a team. Like, nothing for wide receivers. He's got James Cook as a running back, which is cool, but what's going on there? He's
I
just
don't
kind of
know, man.
throwing
I
to people.
think
He's like,
you gotta
you can
look
shit.
at GMs. I think you gotta look at GMs, especially somebody
Right. Well,
like
because when you got like George Payton, who's like, he's had like what,
executive of the
one
decade.
blunder. Well, he's had one blunder. The Russell Wilson contract is his blunder. Well, so I guess two: Hackett and Wilson. He's had two blunders, but he redeemed himself with the Sean Payton hire. And he selected players, man. Like, we have, like, Nick Bonito's homegrown.
Yep.
I mean, like, that's crazy. Like, we added Zach Allen, Jonathan Cooper, homegrown. Like,
He's
Surtain.
good.
Like, I mean, we've done well.
He's
Because remember,
good,
the
man.
biggest thing was like Surtain and Micah in the same draft, and like we could have picked Micah, but we picked Surtain.
I think we made the right choice.
I mean, it was a way better choice.
Way better.
Like, it was crazy. But yeah, if we're going GMs, like, people can get fucked up. But they rarely fire the GM unless the team's like the Dolphins. They're like, oh, we have all this money. We were doing so good. Now we can't figure it out.
I don't know
But-
how we don't look at a team like the fucking Bengals and realize all your money's wrapped up in three guys and you have no offensive line and your quarterback is willing to quit because of the way the team is built and not fire the GM. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'd get rid of the coach and the GM.
Yeah, because
I'd
I'm
clean
sure
the
they
whole
have money
office.
available for an offensive line and a couple defensive players.
Right. Well, you might have to trade somebody.
Yeah, they'll have to trade
Well,
somebody.
No,
But the
because you
Bengals,
look
like,
at
the Bengals,
And you
dysfunction was-
work the draft.
right? But the Bengals' dysfunction was people wanted out. Like, they've had how many people asked out this year? Like, how many
Yeah.
people have requested to leave the Bengals this year?
It's an
which is
organization
ridiculous.
problem.
Yeah.
Because you can't tell
When
me
you
you've got
got
Joe
GM,
Burrow as your
everybody.
quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a cheap owner, so the owner's not firing himself. So you got to clean
Yeah.
everybody else out.
Yeah, you got Joe Burrow as a quarterback and you got people wanting to leave. There's a problem with the fucking organization.
As a
GM,
whole.
GM, fire the GM. It starts at the top.
Like, yep. You gotta clean house. Like, Joe Burrow needs assistance. He really does. Because he's gonna end up like Andrew Luck, dude. And Andrew Luck was so good. Like, that guy was incredible to watch. And you've removed the passion for football from the guy that was so good at football.
He had a broken spleen. He had a broken fucking spleen.
Yeah.
He's like, fuck this. I'm not doing this.
I'm done. Like, he went overseas to get like experimental treatments and shit to come back. And he's like, he made comeback player of the year. and then you're just like, it's not worth it.
It's not worth that. I can't do it. So,
Mm.
you want
That
to
was
sign
Sean
us off here?
Payton's one.
Oh.
Yeah, but just Sean Payton's one compliment about Bo Nix. He's like, he just likes to play. He just wants to play, and that's contagious. The dude just wants to go out there and play. I was like, damn, Sean. I was like, because he's not big on heaping praise on nobody.
No.
Like, oh, they did good. We're doing all right. And they all talk the same. They all talk like Jokic now. Have you noticed that? Like, or they talk like Kobe when Kobe was up 2-0 in the finals, and he's like, "Job's not done. Aren't you happy about being up 2-0? Job's not done." Like that's how they all talk now. They're like, "Oh,
Really?
so how's it feel to be 12-2?" They're like, "Well, we still haven't accomplished our goals. Goal number 1 was to win the division. Goal number 2 is to get the highest seed in
AFC
that we
championship.
can in the playoffs, and the goal number 3 is the Super Bowl." You're like, Jesus. They all talk the exact same way.
This is their
Like they
best
ask Sean,
chance.
he says the same shit. Yeah. They ask Bo, he says the same shit. Yeah, his thing
I
on
think-
Bo is he's like, he just likes to play.
They get that number 1 spot, they're going.
It's one of those things with confidence, right? Like, doesn't confidence spur everything else? Like, the Broncos might be if the Broncos go to the Super Bowl and win, they will be a problem for years to come.
Oh, yeah. So many young guys all around, defense, offense, young guys. Sean Payton's
be a
got the
problem.
shakes, and he looks like your grandma, but he keeps the team in line. Whether I like the guy or not, I don't think he's a good play caller, all that
like we
bullshit.
talked before,
He keeps the team in line.
Personnel-wise, Duke could shape a team. Like, personnel-wise, he's amazing. Play calling, better the last couple of games, but before that, real shaky. real shaky.
Yeah, just as shaky as he is holding that fucking play card on the fucking sideline while he's trying to read it.
Yeah. It's almost like he's saying get angry. Run the fucking play. Can you hear me now?
You guys are so stupid.
But yeah, no. But no, personnel-wise, guy's amazing. Team in line, amazing. Like, the whole team's got a weird chemistry to them. Like, they're just sitting there talking to each other. They're
Like,
hanging
I would
out.
almost-
They're going to dinners with each other. It's weird.
I would almost rather have Sean Payton not as the head coach, play caller. I'd rather
But
just
as the
have him as
GM?
like, not even GM, just like make a new position for him, like personnel management. That's your job.
Yeah. I just
Not really
need you
a
to come in and build a team
you're
and
not,
the
You're
culture.
not just a PR guy. You're just here to fucking whip their asses in shape, keep them there, make sure they do the right shit on and off the field.
Right. Yeah,
'Cause
the
he's great
craziest
at
thing
it.
I ever saw. Well, the craziest thing I ever saw was they're like, yeah, the 70-20 drubbing that the Dolphins gave the Broncos actually changed both teams
Oh,
and
it did.
sent them in opposite directions.
Dolphins went down.
Yeah, like the Broncos
are like,
broke everything
this is
down.
enough.
They
Yeah.
they reevaluated talent. They did everything they had to do.
Sometimes
were
you
like,
need that.
"We're
Like, you
amazing."
just need a good embarrassment to realize you got to do something.
You need
here.
one good ass whipping, you know? It's like when you're young, you need one good ass whipping. You get one good ass whipping that changes your whole life. That's how it goes, you know? Get your ass beat one time. All right, well, yeah, that's all we got this week. So as always, if you like what we did, let us know. If you don't like what we did, let us know. Like, follow, and subscribe. And yeah, Merry Christmas, since that's
Merry
in a few
Christmas,
days.
guys.
All right.
All right,
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
See you later.
With laughter and stories, it's our holiday. From old memories to new jokes, we're ready to deal. Life's a wacky game.